Welcome into Costa Mesa on a Tuesday morning, everybody. Justin Burtis back with you here for Fast Pitch United's Golden Bay Summer Collegiate League action. It's the top two in the standings. First pitch for a ball here at 10:01 as the West Coast Wild take on the Orange County Crush. The Wild at 13-3, looking to complete the regular season with a victory and go to 14-3, taking on the Orange County Crush 9-6-1. Who are solidly locked into second place in the standings. Salty Waves are going to finish third, and Ducktown Quacks in fourth. It is Marina Egbert throwing for the Wild here on this Tuesday morning, getting the start. Macy Fuller at the dish for the Crush, and that's a ball outside, 2-1. Saskia Robb on deck for the Crush. Fuller back to the pitcher. And a 1-3 ground out starts this Tuesday morning. One gone here for Egbert and Co. Leah Griffel behind the plate. Austin Comstock at first. Harper Campanella at second. Matt Zabel at short. Lily Addison Myers at third. Jada Montoya in left, McKenna Dare in center, and Sofia Garcia in right for the Wild to start things off. Robb left field, tailing foul, too long. A trio of lefties opening lineup for the Crush. Fuller, Robb, Cordell, Avery Cordell, then Alyssa Deffelson, Riley Reeves, Tiana Johnson, Ashley Long, swing to miss, strike two from Robb. Emma Foster, Kaylee McGee, and Andrea Garcia. And Blue Juliet Verdugo rounding up the lineup for the Crush. Next one on the way, and Robb left field going, and failing foul yet again. Trying to go opposite field. Trailing a little too far behind and going foul over the left field line. 2:18 to left, 2:15 to right here on the Vanguard softball field. Crush yesterday, 13 runs on 10 hits in air and a 13-4 decision over the Ducktown Quacks in 5 innings. That's low and outside for a ball. The Crush with a 357 batting average as a team enters as that's grounded left side. Zabel waits, and by the time she throws, it's going to be an infield single. Slow dribbler that was just past the reach of Egbert in the circle. Zabel had to wait for it, and Saskia Robb used her speed to pick up hit number 1 for the Crush here on this Tuesday morning. The best batting average is as a team in the summer season, 357 for the Crush, just ahead of the Wild who are on 324, but the Wild have the best team ERA at 2.17. That's a strike to Avery Cordell. Cordell, the league leader in runs batted in. Swing and a miss. Was at 1-1. Cordell second on the team in batting average, hitting .513 entering the day. 20 hits, 14 in for singles, 4 doubles, a triple, a home run, and 18 runs batted in. Head high.
Sorry, what was that?
A ball.
Yeah.
2-1, yeah. 1-2 the count to Cordell. Egbert brings it. Cordell fouls it. Alyssa Deffelson on deck. One on, one out here, top of the first. Next one on its way, and that's another foul. couple of the top hitters in the league on this lineup. Rob has only made 21 at-bats, but with 14 hits is entering the day hitting .650, and that's gone up a little bit after that infield single. And Cordell hitting over 500. Emma Foster, Ashley Wannon close to the 500 mark. That misses for ball 2. Melissa Deffelson leading the league in hits with 21. She's on deck. 2-2. Egbert unloads, and Cordell skies it to very shallow left center field, and Lardizabal inches onto the grass and makes the grab for out number 2. So as mentioned, the league leader in hits, Melissa Deffelson, with 21. She's hitting .457 in 46 at-bats. 15 singles, 2 doubles. Tied for I believe, the league lead in triples with 4. 6 runs batted in, 15 runs scored, 3 walks, 2 Ks for N, all Big West, all freshman selection. Low for ball 1. The Aggies batting back-to-back here. Deffelson and then Riley Reeves. Next one, high. 2-0. Both Deffelson and Rob certainly have all the wheels you could ask for. So anything that's to the fence could make it 1-0. And the starting pitcher for the Crush probably should have swung that one, a low-speed pitch over just a little to the inner half of center on the plate at the knees. But Melissa took, and it's 2-1. The next one is above the chest. 3 balls and a strike. Playoffs will start tomorrow as Egbert unloads, and Deffelson, foul territory, left side, and no one's going to catch up to it. Myers and Montoya running frantically towards the fence, which is near the Vanguard home team side bullpen, but it falls out of their reach. So that brings the count full. Warm day here in Costa Mesa. No clouds this morning, and Deffelson pops it up. Left side, Myers, and then moves into foul territory and catches it for out number 3. So a hit, no runs, errors, and a runner left on base. Through half an inning, there is no score. So Deffelson will ditch the batting helmet and head to the circle for her 12th start and 15th appearance. She's 8-4, 65 hits, 46 runs, but only 38 of those have been earned for a 5.01 ERA. 43 strikeouts, 14 looking, and 31 walks for Deffelson, who's been the main arm for this Crush side. Mariah Zapata has been here the past couple weeks. Not here today, but she has been filling in nicely when she is here. The lineup for the West Coast Wild. Jada Montoya will lead off, followed by Maddie Lardizabal, Austin Comstock, McKenna Dare, Harper Campanella, Addison Myers, Lily Rice, Sophia Garcia, Rena Egbert batting 9, Leah Griffel 10, and Mackenzie Warner in the 11 hole. All 11 players here for the Wild. They certainly, I think, have earned themselves the lead participation trophy here in this tournament. Feels like most games that their entire lineup has been here. And they will have that lineup against Deffelson, who's throwing to Caleb McGee at the moment. Avery Cordell at first, Emma Foster at second, Riley Reeves at short, and Tiana Johnson at third. Fuller, Robb, and Ashley Lawn are the outfielders here for the Crush, with Verdugo and Andrea Garcia waiting to take their turn after a couple innings in the field. Jada Montoya leading off for the Wild, and Montoya enters as a .318 hitter with 13 singles and a triple for 14 knocks and 44 ABs. 1 RBI and 15 runs scored from the leadoff position for Montoya. And the Aggie, Alyssa Defleson, rolls it in for a ball. 2-1 to the leadoff hitter for the Wild here in the bottom of the first. Looking for the team's first knock. At the belt. Inner half. 2-2. It's going to be a warm one here in SoCal today. The early morning fog as that's lifted foul. Cleared off very early in the morning, so plenty of sunshine. I'm going to be looking for that ocean breeze to pick up as the day moves along. 2-2 after the foul. Wild off a win over the Salty Waves yesterday. And that hops off the gear of Kayla McGee. 3-2. It was 3-0. 5 hits for the Wild. 8 hits but no runs for the Salty Waves. No errors. And it was a couple of bad pitches that allowed the second and third runs to score yesterday after a Lardizabal home run. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. That will be a caught final strike. And first strikeout for Defleson. Montoya out. And that brings up the home run hitter from yesterday, Lardizabal. That was her second deep shot of the season. That put her provisionally into a tie with Tiana Johnson on the crush for the league lead before Johnson bashed one over the fence in the afternoon game. That's a strike over the outer half, 0-1. To regain the home run lead for the crush third baseman. Lardizabal hitting .439, 18 hits and 41 at-bats. That one's fouled away for strike 2. 10 singles, 3 doubles, 3 triples, 2 home runs, and 10 runs batted in. 11 runs scored for the Clemson shortstop. And pops it up. Left side, Reeves calling for it. Reeves getting behind third and securing it for out number 2. Brings up Austin Comstock, who is the leader on the team in batting average at .447. Second on the squad with 17 hits. Leading away with 15 singles, a double, a triple, 11 runs batted in, is second on the Wild. That's low for ball 1. 8 runs stored for Comstock, who has missed 2 games. Everybody on the Wild has played in double digits, and only 3 games is the max missed by any one player, and a couple of split time with another team. So, again, participation for the Wild almost at 100% in this summer season. Next one drilled, right center field. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Well over the right center field fence for Austin Comstock. Her first home run of the summer, and a doozy at that. Close to 230 on the fly, and it's 1-0 West Coast Wild. Again, longer fences here at Vanguard, somewhere between 215 and 218 out there to right center field. And it was well past that. Past, I would say, where the scoreboard is in center, if you were to draw a line from the pylons holding that up off to the right. An absolute wallop of a shot. That's low to McKenna Dare for ball 1. In the regular season, Jessup Sarah Giles plastered one that direction as well, but Comstock sends the Wild ahead. Now Deffelson looking to battle back against Dare. Another ball, this one just missing on the inner edge. 2-0. Dare hitting .341 with 15 knocks, 7 singles, 5 doubles, 3 triples, and 11 runs batted in. Now, third on the team as that's lined. Reeves, oh, just past her glove, and it's out to the left center fence. Dare hustling and is into second, standing up. A home run and a double. The Wild have some energy going here in the bottom of the first, bringing up Lewis Clark, teammate for Dare, Harper Campanella. Dare, her 6th double, moving her into a tie for first with Campanella in that category. And Harper hitting an even .400 with 16 hits and 40 at-bats. Rolls one to Reeves. And that will do it for out number 3. 2 hits and a runner left on base, but the home run by Comstock, the highlight. 1-0 as we head to the second. Riley Reeves leading off here for the Crush, who now trail by a run. And Riley takes a strike, top right part of the zone after the first one, funded off the padding, so it's 1-1. Reeves hitting .342, 9 singles, 4 doubles for 13 hits and 38 at-bats. 10 runs batted in, 14 runs scored. Swing, that one's rolling right side, and a little confusion, but Comstock on the backhand. Tidy play by the Wild first baseman. Gloves it and takes it to the bag herself for out number 1. Do you have Tiana up, right?
Huh?
Do you have Tiana up?
Johnson.
Yes, great, cool. All right. Tiana Johnson is the next hitter. The league leader with 3 home runs, 2 in one game and 1 yesterday. Takes high for ball 1. Tiana hitting .229, 4 singles and a double, 3 home runs, giving her 8 in all, and 35 at-bats, 10 runs batted in. Her shot yesterday, a 2-run and 2 3 runs in her ledger. as Egbert finds his own on the outer half. Next one, Egbert. That's fouled, and Griffel checks the mass, but doesn't give any of a reaction, so she is okie day. A ball and 2 strikes. Egbert has the sign. And the NYU pitcher brings it home. Johnson comes up empty. Strikeout number 1 for Marina Egbert. Ashley Long, 27 at-bats, 13 hits, so she's just a little shy of 500 at a 481 mark. 8 singles, 4 doubles, and a triple with 7 runs batted in for Long, who bats with 2 outs here in the top of the second. First one, check swing, appeal, no appeal, and a tie for ball 1. University of Nebraska, Omaha is where Long does her collegiate seasons at. Solid season for UNO this past spring, I should say, as that's in there for strike 1. Even at 1 apiece. On its way, Long, left center field, Dare started going back, now circles to her right, and it's 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the second. So the home run still the difference, and the Wild are coming back to the plate against Deffelson with a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the second. So Deffelson is done in the circle. She's been throwing a lot, as you heard in the stats. That's strike number 1 from Mackenzie Warner, the Wild pitcher. Now flipping over to the Crush, and the Wild with all 3 pitchers at almost equal stats. They've been at just about every game. And that's a swing and miss for strike 2. Good off-speed pitch blown away for Warner, 0-2. And the Wild have been loaning out the most arms, as again Deffelson with plenty of innings gone is done after 1. Warner, this is her 13th appearance, so, well, provisionally this is her stats with the Wild. She has a couple other appearances for the Quacks. So, as a Wild pitcher, this will be her 13th appearance, 34 innings, 4-1 in record with a save, and gets strikeout looking as Addison Myers down on 4 pitches. 27 hits given up by Warner, 12 runs, only 9 earned. 11 walks, 15 strikeouts now, and her 9th strikeout looking with Myers and an ERA of 1.85. The Wild as a staff, all 3 pitchers under 4, entering with a 2.17 team ERA as I mentioned, and both Warner and Garcia sub 2 with Egbert at 3.50. That's a foul for Lily Rice. Rice batting .324 with 11 hits, 9 singles, 2 doubles, 7 runs driven in. Strike 2. Late call, but over the inner corner. 0-2 with Garcia on deck. The delivery, reached for and knocked foul right side. And getting back in the box is Rice. Again, playoffs starting tomorrow. And the seedings are set. That's popped up left side. Johnson says she has it and calls off Reeves for out number 2. The format might be changing, though, as unfortunately for the Ducktown Quacks, their numbers have been dwindling since the start of the Golden Bay Collegiate League campaign. And they might be divvying up the players still standing to some other teams and going to a 3-team format, or trying to make it work, as that's strike 1 to Garcia outer half. So I'll update you on that as things develop in this afternoon. Garcia enters with a .290 average, 8 singles and a double, 9 total hits and 31 at-bats, 4 runs batted in, and she's down 0-2 now after the foul. The seeds are set. The Wild are the regular season winners. Crush in second, the Waves in third, and Ducktown in fourth. Next one from Warner, lifted foul. Playoffs supposedly double elimination if the standard format stays the same. 3 games tomorrow, 2 on Thursday, and 1 and possibly a second on Friday to crown the league champion. Swing and a miss. Warner 2 Ks in the frame, and a pop out sets him down in order. And so we head to the top of the third. 1-0 the score. Emma Foster leading off for the Crutch in the top of the third. Swings at the first pitch. Slow roller. Lardizabal charges. And a good acrobatic throw. And Lardizabal just beats out Foster with the throw for out number 1. Foster entered the day with a 486 average, 17 singles and 35 at-bats. And that one comes in, hits McGee straight away. So Kayla with a 333 average, OBP at 488 with 7 walks, and the 4th time she has been hit by a pitch this summer. That is the team high, could be the league high for McGee, who has done well to get on base almost 50% of the time this summer. Andrea Garcia swings at the first pitch, and Lardizabal catches it, and McGee just slides in safely on a dicey decision for her. She had to move towards second in case it fell in front of Lardizabal, and it looked like for a minute with the back English that it would. But then the Clemson shortstop made a extra big step to get there in time, and that's going to be a foul ball for Verdugo. 0-1. McGee sprain right, planted, and let back to her left. Slides in safely.
Wait,
Avoids the double play. Yo, what?
I think I accidentally made her out.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, did you just go back and not send me?
Okay, great. Step and switch. Pitch. What were you? One play. Combo. Out. Victory. Great. Step by pitch. One play. Line drive. Batter out. Line out. 6. Done.
That was a, well, I can do it, but ground ball right and
What was it?
ground ball.
Oh, all yours,
right,
all yours.
yeah,
There we go.
but-
All right.
Okay, great.
Second hit of the game as Juliet Verdugo finds a hole on the right side, and it's into right field for a base knock. Verdugo, that is her 5th hit. She's played now 11 games, 21 at-bats, 5 hits. And the next one from Egbert, misses for a ball. Warner, for the Wild at least, has 4 singles and a double, 5 hits and 25 at-bats for a 200 average. Takes another one high and away. So 2 outs, 2 on for the Crush, and if the borrowed pitcher Warner could get a hit, McGee could tie things up at 1-1. And she hits it to second, but it is holding up, and Lily Rice is there to grab it, and that will do it. So 2 runners left on base, and the second hit of the game for the Crush cannot produce a run. They trail 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. Bottom of the third starts with the pitcher Marina Egbert hitting .278, a home run, 3 doubles, and 6 singles for 10 rips on the season. And the pitcher enjoying hitting here in the Summer League fouls that one away. No at-bats in the 4-year career for Egbert at NYU. Playing her 5th and final one as a student up there in New York. That's a swing and a hard chopper foul left side. 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm actually sitting out here watching Alyssa play right now. It's really nice, like 72 degrees.
Egbert's been running around with her phone occasionally, getting some social media footage. I think she is in the comm journalism major out there.
Oh yeah, he was pulling her. She put him on the leash and he was pulling her ice.
And the next one, reach for, popped up, and foul off to the right.
Like a sled dog, yeah.
That hits the street over there to our right. We got Griffel on deck. And then back to the top with Warner now on the other side of the diamond.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go to this Germantown place where they have German food.
High and away.
Stuff like that. Yeah, it's really good. It's like a little village, you know. And they also have German pastries and all kinds of stuff like that.
Should be 2 and 2, yes.
Oh yeah.
One and two.
Oh, 1 and 2. Sorry. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Warner. That's never foul.
Yeah. So and then we're gonna go to the Angels game tonight, and the Angels will play the Texas Rangers. So
What'd you get?
we're gonna go to that game.
What'd you get?
It's really close to the stadium.
I didn't ask for anything, but she got me an iced Americano.
Nice.
Hotel that was only like 5 minutes away. Yeah, just she and I are gonna go. So that'll be fun. Yeah.
Wind up. And another 1-2. Hit towards Reeves. Great squeeze as it was hot at her left hand, and she kept the glove planted to the dirt and flips it over to first for out number 1.
Got your medication dialed in.
Griffel batting 114 with 3 doubles and a single. In 35 at-bats, 2 runs batted in and 3 runs scored. For the catcher who comes from Northern California, San Jose area. He can also play right field.
I might call you tonight after. Well, actually, I'm probably gonna be at the game tonight, so maybe I'll just call you tomorrow. Okay. All right. Thanks, Mom. Okay. Love you too. Bye.
1-0. Lays off another one. Griffel ahead 2-0. Warner's next throw. Inner corner. 2 balls and a strike. Devilson has taken over in right field. Trey Garcia at second for the crush. He's still behind the plate, and that one is lifted foul. Uh-oh. Ooh, might have hit something over there. In the parking lot to the left of us. Didn't set off any alarms, though. Have had a couple alarm bell fouls. As McGee tried to frame it over the outer half. Just missed, though, so full count to Griffel. And that's a swing and a miss for out number 2 and strikeout number 3 for Warner. Brings up Jada Montoya, who went hitless yesterday in 2 at-bats for the Wild. Looks at the first pitch, hits it to Reeves. And Reeves has 2 groundouts in the bag here in the bottom of the 3rd. It was a close play, but Montoya out by just a step or a little under. Top of the 4th is next. 1-run game. Crush trailing 1-0. It'll be up to Macy Fuller to get things going here in the top of the fourth. Fuller grounded out to the pitcher, and there's a new one now for the Wild for her to work against, as Egbert will take her couple innings of work into the dugout. First pitch from Sofia Garcia, strike over the outer half.
Is this the top of the lineup?
Yes, and 34 innings of work. Garcia is 4-0, 14 runs, only 6 earned, 9 walks and 14 strikeouts for a 1.23 ERA. And Fuller bats it down into the batter's box in front of her for strike 2. Garcia with, I believe, the lowest ERA out of all pitchers in the Summer League. And Fuller taps it left side, and Campanella's got it for out number 1. Line out to third base brings up Saskia Robb. Fuller yesterday with a hit and 2 walks and a run scored. Productive day for the San Marcos player. Robb, 2 hits, 2 runs batted in, including a triple, high for ball 1. 2 for 3 was Robb. In yesterday's blowout win of the Quacks. Looks at ball 2. This one low and away. The windup, that's low for ball 3. Robb with a single her first time up. Continuing her productive streak, and while she's not played in every game, the University of Nevada Reno player has been hot, and that falls just near the fence. Montoya and Lardy Zabel were chasing. I think both were kind of eyeing each other as it came close, and were eyeing the fence as well, and so it landed just at the base of the fence by the home side bullpen. Robb has a hit in all but one game, hits that one high, and that will be caught by Montoya for out number 2 in left field. But Robb in with 9 games has a hit in all but the game on June the 24th. She didn't have a walk in that game, so she's been on base in every game and has had multiple hits in all but 2 so far. So 2 games with 1 hit, and 5 with 2 or more. Cordell a foul. Cordell, after knocking that one foul. Comes back ready against Garcia, riding a 4-game hitting streak, but that one's to Lardizabal. 4-game hitting streak is in jeopardy as this is a 5-inning game, and that's a ground out to end the top of the 4th. So the Crush, trailing by 1, will now have to try and hold the Wild in the bottom half to give them a shot in the top half here in Costa Mesa. Bottom 4th, Matty Lardizabal with the home run. That has been the difference in this ball game so far. Hits that one foul for strike 1 yesterday. Well,
Who's it back?
she had a home run as well. Oh, right. Skip to the next person. Skip to different batter. Lardizabal. We'll go back to the bottom of the last inning because we probably didn't skip Warner because she switched to the other team. So that's fine. High and in, and Warner almost misses her summer ball teammate there for ball 2, 2-1. Excuse me, the home run yesterday for Lardizabal. Comstock with the home run today, but Lardizabal looking for a hit and gets it. Left field, a base hit for hit number 3 of the game for the Wild. Her home run yesterday proved to be the winning run as the Waves did not score. Lardizabal had been on a streak of a hit in every game until she went hitless for 3 games at the turn of the month, and Comstock, the home run hitter, looks at ball 1. The 30th, July 1st, and July 2nd, no hits for those 3 games. Otherwise, Lardizabal has at least 1. Her high is 3. That was June 27th. 3 hits against the Quacks. 5 2-hit games, and Deffelson will field it after it lands fair for Comstock, who's now 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. So Lardizabal now up to a 3-game hitting streak. No outs. First 2 players with hits here for the Wild. Warner working against Dare. Looks at ball number 1. Comstock had her hitting streak in yesterday. 10 games in a row as that's filed away. 1-1. Had Comstock found at least 1 hit and did not get a hit yesterday, but did score a run. Did not take a walk either, but has 2 hits today to make up for it, including a home run. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2 to Dare. Dare's been using a lot of short bursts of extra base hits in the past few games, as that's inside. 2-2. No hits yesterday, but before the 4th of July holiday, 2 doubles on the 3rd and 2 triples on the 2nd, and a double on the 1st. So 5 of her 8 base hits coming in the past 4 games. Comes up empty though, and Warner has strikeout number 4. Campanella with a ground out, so Dare with the double. That's high, foul territory, will get out. 0-1. Campanella with the double in her first at-bat continues to find extra base hits as this summer season slowly heads towards its conclusion. Campanella on a 2-game hitting streak. A double on the 3rd and yesterday, so 2 straight games with 1 double. That's all for a ball. Ground out has her down 0-1 today, and the count goes to 1-1 as that one leaps into the glove of Foster off the dirt. Hit back up the middle. Artizabal's going to turn and be waved home, and an RBI single for Campanella makes it 2-0. 4th hit of the game for the Wild, who lead 2-0 with still 2 runners aboard. Actually, that's the 5th hit of the game. And Campanella, with the RBI, picks up her 10th. First pitch, right side, infield fly rule, and McGee grabs in foul territory for a foul out for Addison Myers. To first, 1 pitch and 2nd out for Warner. Lily Rice with a chance to pocket RBI number 8 if she were to find a hit. 0 for 1 with a pop out. Myers now 0 for 2. Strikeout and foul out. Delivery on its way. Foul. This one clearing the fence though. Popped up. Now foul territory. Foster looking, and it hits off the roof. And lands close by. Got some exercise. Fetching foul ball. Look at that. Warner high and in. 1 and 2, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 run in, 2 on. Set. Warner has the sign from Foster. On its way, hit, bouncing. Reeves, the throw is on the target and is in time for out number 3. 3 singles, bring in a run, 2 runners left on base, no errors, and it's 2-0. And it's the final inning, top of the 5th. Crush need 2 to tie, 3 to win.